Yes. Yes, we are.
The answer is no. You should know better than to ask, Saga. I won't risk you getting lost out there, again.
I'll be careful this time, I promise.
It doesn't matter. I am not removing the wards.
I'm 14, Papa. I can take care of myself.
That didn't help your mother.
It's always about her, isn't it? I'm not my mother. Whatever happened to her won't happen to me.
And you know this how? She said the same thing. She wasn't gonna get lost. She was coming right back. I shouldn't worry. I should just stay put and wait for her. I'll remove the wards when you're older. Until then, you are not leaving the house on your own.
That is so unfair. I've been stuck here my whole life. How much longer are we going
Until I know that she's not coming back. All right? Until I know for sure, because if we leave and she does return...
She's gone. Let her go, Papa. Please.
Warfields.
I'm going upstairs to rest for a bit. Don't play the radio too loud. I'll be back down for dinner.
Ugh, I can't take this anymore. I'll show him his wards can't stop me from walking. I just have to, find the wards first. Not easy when only Papa can see them.
Doesn't he very much remind of, the guy you prevented from...
Brian Westhouse.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
No.
Papa's usually so fastidious about keeping his eyeglasses with him at all times. I'll just borrow them for a minute. Or 12. I'm sure that was me who made those scratches. I remember being scolded. And it wasn't just the one time. Hugsy! I've had Hugsy since I was little. Mama gave him to me, and I remember falling asleep, hugging him tight every night after she went away. It's the comfy chair. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. My window looks out to Letach, but this one's tuned to where Mama was born. It's nowhere close to Scotland. The seasons are similar, though, just more extreme. Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time, but I always finish them long before he comes back. The good ones, I read 3 or 4 times. For when the paths are muddy or snowy. I'm trying to get Papa to stop wearing that hat when he goes out, but he insists. He doesn't realize how goofy and old-fashioned it makes him look. For when the paths are stormy and the turnstiles still open. It's cute. I used to play with that all the time. When I was little. Galeth gave me that years and years ago. I don't wear it. I mean, I
Here's
don't
another
understand
one.
the deal with all the hats. Hats must be fashionable somewhere in the multiverse. I'm getting better. I'm not good yet, but my work's improving. I should be on track to have my first exhibition by the time I'm 18.
Not good yet. That's April's first shift, and it looks amazing. Just look at that.
The madame comes by every month to grade my assignments and give me new ones, and Papa's in charge of my homeschooling, but I've learned more from Uncle Galeth than from the 2 of them combined. I love learning about Elsewhen and Elsewhere, about Crossroads and the Ether, and all the worlds in the multiverse. It makes me want to go walking and explore everything. I don't play with the dollhouse anymore. I know it makes Papa sad, but I'm not 7. I've grown up. Rocket ships ferry astronauts between worlds in at least one of the angles of the ether. Sounds like a fairy tale to me, but Galeth swears it's true.
Okay, so I do know where the first word is. I think I do know. I'm just gonna look around if there's anything
Papa
else.
usually sleeps for another hour or so. Plenty of time for mischief and mayhem. one of the wards. So that's how Papa maintains them. The magic's in his glasses. I mean, of course it is. It's dab magic. Still, it's pretty cool. This ward feels too strong. It's supported by the others. I should
No,
begin
this
with
is the
one of
final
them.
ward.
Whenever one of the walls needs
That
repairing,
magic.
Papa uses that. He says he'll teach me how to do it, but he hasn't gotten around to it yet.
As a matter of fact, I wonder if the first, like, one of the other wards is here.
I always hated the downstairs. It's pitch dark, and it smells funny. It's got ether vapors and void beetles. It's not a good place to hang out. I always hated the downstairs. It's pitch dark, and it smells funny. It's got ether vapors and void beetles. It's not a good place to hang out.
So we can walk around. We can't run when we are doing this.
There's never anything good on. Once, I tuned into something called the Pink Floyd. That was amazing. But I never found the frequency again. These days, it's mostly jazz or classical music. I remember Crow, but I'm pretty sure he's not real, and that I never met him. I mean, I went walking for the first time when I was 7, but I drew this before that. One of these days, I'll pick up on that whole become a singer-songwriter thing again. I just need an audience to play to. This has been gathering dust since Mama left, so almost 13 years? I guess Papa hasn't had the heart to get rid of it.
Let's see. Pink Floyd is great.
I can't remember the last time we lit a fire. We used to do that all the time. Roast marshmallows and sausages and tell scary stories. But I can't remember exactly where that is or what Mama used to call it. But Papa calls it Midgard.
So you could also say that, I mean, Saga is the girl who walks between worlds. Like, she's not just a shifter. I would argue that Saga is more like a planeswalker, if you will, than a shifter.
Papa's sleeping. I think I can hear him snoring.
Saga. I'll come down later.
I was pretty sure that one of the wards was under in the door, like here.
I always hated the downstairs. It's pitch dark, and it smells funny.
Wait,
It's got ether vapors and void beetles. It's not a good place to hang out.
that looks strange. I think that's a graphical glitch. Where was that ward again? I really can't remember where the wards were. So I can barely just remember the first one.
Uncle Galeth helped put these wards up after the last time I went walking. Papa claims they protect us, a ward to stop me from opening another doorway through the ether and making my own paths. Instead of I need to find a weaker ward before tackling this one. They're all connected.
We can see the void. Yep. Space between worlds. Actually, no. Actually, let's. I can't hear anything peculiar about.
It's the comfy chair. Yeah, I don't know where that came from. I've been told, in no uncertain terms, to not damage our house in any way. It's a living thing, although I don't know if it can feel pain. At least, not from those tiny scratches. Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time. The fire doesn't hurt me. My dad once told me this fire keeps the house warm and healthy, in happier days, before I was around. Maybe if I hadn't been born...
Oh, come here! Stupid
Mama would still
thingamajig.
be here with Papa.
Ah, Saga. Saga! Where the hell were those, like, wards anchored again? Oh, right.
The paths are wobbly, and the custodians temporarily closed the turnstiles. No one's coming in or out. But who needs the common paths when you can make your own?
Oh, there's one.
There's another ward. This one's too complex to break right now. I should try one of the other wards first. The Madame comes by every month to grade my assignments and give me new ones, and Papa's in charge of my homeschooling, but I've learned more from Uncle Galeth than from the two of them combined. I love learning about Elsewhen and Elsewhere, about
I mean, there's gotta be
Crossroads and
a
Ether, and all the
picture or
worlds in the
something.
multiverse. It makes me want to go walking and explore everything. My favorite prank used to be setting the clock ahead an hour or two, just to freak Papa out. It always worked. Then
Yeah.
I'd set it back again and freak him out even more. He's weird about time, go figure.
Gaslighting, yay! I'm not crazy. I'm the only sane one left. There's gotta be something here in the living room, really. We check the books.
Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time, but I always finish them long before he
Check
comes
the
back. The
photograph.
good ones, I read 3 or 4 times. I'm trying to get Papa to stop wearing... Is it my turn to sweep the floors again? I've lost track. We've not been keeping up with our sweeping itinerary. Or any house, for when the paths are stormy, and the turnstiles still open.
I mean, the only ward I've found is like there are 3 wards total. No, wait. Isn't the music box one?
It's cute. I used to play with that all the time, when I was little.
I remember, like, or maybe no, the music box was the clue last time.
I wish I could go on a rocket ship to another world. That sounds like so much fun.
What am I missing? I'm missing. Wait.
Papa built it for me.
No.
He was so good with his hands, but he doesn't make anything anymore. Just
Was that
food.
painting the second
Mostly
ward or something?
stew.
Huh?
Was that painting the second ward or something?
Yeah, we have a thing in Saga's room. I just can't see anything that I can interact with. Otherwise. Insert frustrated oxy noises here.
I have this weird, vague memory of going on a journey with a wisecracking bird called Crow, but I'm sure that was just a very, very vivid dream. We don't go away long enough to need a suitcase. I mean, I've gone walking for days, but I didn't exactly plan that ahead of time. Or pack. Papa went ballistic every single time.
Okay, where is the last one? Like, seriously.
Uncle Galeth brings new books all the time, but I always finish them long before he comes back. The good ones, I read 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, maybe. Humans are notoriously bad at looking up. Ah!
I believe that's the final ward.
Careful! Ow!
Sorry. Sorry, did I break your head?
Yes! Do you have to carry me across the threshold?
It would be tempting fate if I don't. We need to do this right. Watch your head now. There, we have officially moved in. Welcome home, sweetheart.
My head's hurting.
Let me kiss it. Where does it hurt? There?
That helped. Oh, she's moving. She's kicking, Magnus. Here, give me your hand. Can you feel it? She's happy to be home.
Hello, Saga. Welcome home, baby girl.
Balance. So that's what the wards are made of. Fragments of the past. Memories. No wonder they're so strong. They're charged with powerful emotions. Some might be red herrings,
Good
though,
good
to make
catch.
the wards harder to crack. I need to untangle the specific memories that tie the wards together. Easy.
Oh, honey, please. I'm not in a state to be photographed.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. It's the first week in a brand new home. This needs to be commemorated.
Oh, I feel so bloated. Fine, just let me... There. Ready. Hurry up. Saga, no, don't draw on the floor. You might damage it. This house is sacred. It's a living thing just like you and me. You must never hurt our home. Can you promise me that, baby?
No, Hogsy, you killed Hogsy, Papa.
It's just his arm. I didn't kill him. I maimed him slightly. I'll sew it right back on, okay? He'll be good as new, I promise.
Poor Hogsy. He'll never be the same. He'll be a cripple.
He's a survivor, just like us. He'll be fine.
Careful! Ow!
Sorry. Sorry, did I break your head?
Yes! Do you have to carry me across the threshold? Magnus, Saga, look! Snow! It's snowing!
Beautiful. First snowfall in our new home.
The first of many firsts. I hope you grow up to love this house, Saga. We built it for us. For our tiny family.
Look! Etta, she's...
My window looks out to Letach, but this one's tuned to where Mama was born. It's nowhere close to Scotland. The seasons are similar, though, just more extreme. This ward feels too strong. It's supported by the others. I should begin with one of them.
14 like teenagers, huh?
The house will draw us both back if we ever get lost. That's what it does. What it's for.
And you're sure we can trust it?
Are you questioning
Please
my
don't.
building skills?
I don't want to lose you again.
You won't. It's safe to leave, Etta. You'll find your way back and we'll be safe here. Both of us. All 3 of us. When that one arrives.
Oh, and not a moment too soon. I am so over being pregnant. Speaking of which, I'm starving again.
I'll make stew.
Please don't.
Yeah, we're about to go into LCHF again.
We have to wall it up, Magnus. It's dangerous. What if Saga...
I know. I will. I promise. Tomorrow after you've left, I'll get right to it.
Could there be more like it? More gaps? More...
I don't know, Etta. I hope not. I'll take care of it, I promise.
I really don't want to leave right now.
You'll be back soon. Everything will work out. The house will take care of us all.
When's Mama coming home?
I honestly don't know if she ever will, sweetheart.
But she is out there somewhere?
I think that
I
one
think
is
so.
something.
Look, she's sleeping. Oh, that's so cute. Your music lulled her to sleep, honey.
I didn't think my guitar playing was that bad. I was going for rousing.
Well, it hasn't put me to sleep yet. Come here. Come here. Hey, is there anything you want me to bring back this time?
Do we have to talk about that right now?
I'm leaving tomorrow.
I don't like it when you leave.
Does Papa know you're here?
Oh, that's that
I
one.
don't think Papa knows.
That doesn't feel right.
Don't worry.
I don't think those
It'll
are the
be
right
our little
memories.
secret.
Wait. This is referring to leaving, right?
The house will draw us both back if we ever get lost. That's what it does. What it's...
We have to wall it up, Magnus. It's dangerous. What if Saga...
I know. I will. I promise. Tomorrow after you've left, I'll get right to it.
Could there be more like it? More gaps? More...
I don't know, Etta. I hope not. I'll take care of it, I promise.
I really don't want to leave right now.
You'll be back soon. Everything will work out. The house...
I thought this was the last word. One last word to go, and we are out of here. I do feel bad for her father. We actually never learned his name. I do feel bad for him.
She's so perfect. I could stare at her for hours.
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I go in here just to look at her. She is perfect. You leaving before she wakes up?
I have to. While the paths are still there. They're stable now, but that might change. I can't risk waiting. Watch over her for me, okay? Keep her safe.
Of course. Always and forever. I promise.
Come here. I love you. Always and forever. And I'll be back.
And it's so sad, this, like, the Saga's, like, story here. It is super sad.
But how can I paint a rainbow if I haven't seen one? I can't paint something I haven't seen. And I'm not allowed to go anywhere, so I'll never see one.
There are pictures of rainbows in your books. Can't you paint from those?
It's not the same. I want to see a rainbow with my own eyes. Why is it called homework? I'm always home.
What do you mean? So, Gareth wrote to say he's visiting soon?
That's good, right? We haven't seen him for a while.
It's good. I just... Sometimes I get the feeling he only visits because of Saga.
Well, he is her godfather. He adores her. Just be grateful she has someone to talk to, Magnus. The stars know she...
Oh, it's red and blue, just like my drawing. It's exactly what I wished for. Thank you, Papa.
I think this
You're
is
welcome, baby girl.
Ground control to Major Tom. Who's Major Tom, Papa?
Huh? I don't know. Where did
That
you hear
didn't
name?
work. I
think
need
it's
to
a
pick different
traveler who
memories.
travels to the moon,
Uh,
like Mama.
I think
I don't think Mama went to the moon, Saga.
But you know what I mean. Someone who travels far away to see new things. Like,
No, that's not
an
right either.
adventure.
This ward's woven from memories of my life. I guess that's why it's the most powerful. This is all about Papa keeping me safe here. In this house.
So...
Forever and
Gareth
ever.
wrote to say he's visiting soon.
That's good, right? We haven't seen...
Why is it called homework? I'm always home.
What do you mean?
Why is it homework when I never go anywhere? I think it should be called just work.
Good question. And you're right. I need you to clean up and then do your work. Alright?
That's all the wards. Oh, this part is heartbreaking. And not
That's all
because
the
of
wards,
Saga.
And Papa's still asleep.
Well, not
He
on
won't be
Saga's
happy when he
behalf.
wakes up. I need to get out of here before then, or he might lock me in the downstairs for a week. So I'll just open a doorway and... It's not working. Why is it not working? All the wards are gone. What's stopping me now? I always hated the downstairs. It's pitch dark, and it smells funny. It's got ether vapors and void beetles. It's not a good place to hang out. The paths are wobbly, and the custodians temporarily closed the turnstiles. No one's coming in or out. But who needs the common paths when you can make your own?
This.
This is for you, Saga. It belonged to my mother. Keep it close to your heart and know that I'll always be thinking of you, no matter where I am. Even if I'm... Oh, baby girl. You don't understand a word I'm saying, but you will remember when you most need it. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. All worlds, all of time are yours to explore. And as long as you are this, I will find you. I promise.
Thank you. I love you. Goodbye.
That's how it was. The necklace. So, I like Saga. She's a really cool character with all the implications she has. It's just gut-wrenching. That line.
Saga. Saga, where in the world are you? Saga! Balance, no, please, no. No, as well. Don't take her from me. Please don't. I can't do this again. I cannot do this again. Please. Saga.
And that concludes book number 4. We have one book to go. Let's review our decisions this time around. Kian Alvane. Because we remember to return the pipe workers' tools, Ulvik wasn't arrested. First time I played this game, I did not do this, and Ulvik was arrested and put in the coal stone. Here's also a thing, like we don't tell like Brian Westhead anything. Like we wanted to like, why was he there? It's like he was being sketchy. Also, we didn't let him stay because we gave our word to, you know, properly lock up. There's also here with the like from the last one, where we brought Liko with us, and because of that, Shepard is now dead. That attack would have happened no matter what.